Hi, I'm Dani Coleman. I'm the writer and director of Films by Neptune's Red, and this is day 16 of my daily Kickstarter vlog in which I chart the ups and downs of running a Kickstarter campaign for an independent feature film and go slowly mad. As of recording, we are at $11,686. We have etched another percent into the bedpost, with a total of 23% of the way to our goal. We've had 5 new backers since yesterday, and they are, in order, Tom Townsend, Elaine Venter, friend of Sarah G, so nice to know when people get their friends involved, Kevin, and Sunpaik. So thank you all 5 of you. So shortly after our announcement that Claudia Christian had joined the cast, I opened this vlog up to questions from you. I invited you to write in with anything you wanted to know from our cast and crew. We've had a good few questions. Jodelle, Claudia, and James will be weighing in soon, but I was actually quite pleasantly surprised by how many of the questions were addressed to me. So I'm going to kick things off by answering some of those questions right here, right now. So first up, we have, what do you like to do in your downtime between scenes? To which I answer, what downtime? It's true that filming involves a lot of stop-start action. Depending on the length of the scene, the camera might roll for 10 minutes at a time, and that's on a long take. But from a director's standpoint, any time that the camera isn't rolling is time that can be spent discussing character work with the actors, checking in on the camera crew and making sure that the framing is what you're looking for. So while it's true that a surprisingly small percentage of the time spent on set actually has the camera rolling, there's really not a whole lot of downtime to be had. We've had someone ask if I can give away a little bit more about the plot of the film. There are 2 answers to that, and I'm afraid both of them are no. Number 1, the plot of the film is fairly straightforward. It really is more than anything about the characters' interactions with each other and their environments. The story on the surface is fairly simple. It's about a teenage girl on her own for the first time, and the difficulty she has in navigating new surroundings and recognizing whether or not the people around her can be trusted. The other reason I can't really tell you much more is that there are a few surprises. And a key part of what's going to make this successful is a certain level of ambiguity surrounding some of the major characters. If I give away too much of what they do, then that ambiguity is lost. So trust me when I say that you will appreciate me not giving too much away here, because we really have some fun tricks up our sleeve with this one. Here's a fun one. How does a small independent film like Red catch the attention of stars like Jodelle and Claudia? This is actually a question that I'm going to ask our producer Ben to answer. He'll be appearing on the vlog tomorrow to deal specifically with some of those questions relating to how to get in touch with actors. What I would say, and this is the answer I think to 99% of the questions that can be asked about a film, is that it all starts with a good script. When there's not a large paycheck involved, what attracts an actor to a role is a compelling character that they feel they'll be able to discover something new in playing. The pressure was on me, when I wrote the film, to write a cast of characters who were interesting, 3-dimensional, empathetic, but ultimately flawed. And that, I think, is the first and most important part of catching the attention of high-caliber actors like Jodelle and Claudia. What is it about Jodelle that makes me think she's right for the role? Jodelle is a really remarkable young actress. The thing that really cinched it for me was my very first Skype conversation with her. The first question I asked was, what drew you to this role? Why did you say yes? Jodelle immediately started talking about the one aspect of Rowan's character that I'd been trying so hard to focus on when I wrote her, which is her need for acceptance, leading her to make decisions that are questionable, and in some cases downright stupid, but that make absolute sense when seen from that perspective. The fact that Jodelle zeroed in on that aspect of Rowan so quickly absolutely convinced me that she's the perfect actress for this role. Is the script completely finished the way I intended it, and can anyone else make changes to it? This leads me to 2 of the things that I love more than anything about independent film. Number 1, that the people who come up with the idea generally get to keep creative control. I also am not holding on to this script with closed fists and saying it's my way or the highway. That's the other thing I love about independent film. Because it's a more intimate environment with a smaller crew and fewer plates that the director has to keep spinning at once, it provides an incredible opportunity for collaboration. So it's entirely possible that there will be changes made to the script, but they will be changes made in a collaborative sense for the betterment of the film. And final question, am I interested in acting? I assume whoever asked that has been so captivated by my incredible screen presence over the past 15 vlogs. I have had acting training. It's something that I think is very important for a director, to understand how an actor might think and approach a character. I've actually acted in several student and short films, and it's something that I really enjoy doing. My real passion is for directing, but given the opportunity and the right role, I absolutely would act in a film. So that's me, answering your questions. Tomorrow you're going to be hearing from our producer, who will talk to you a little bit more about the elements of casting for an independent feature film and what goes on behind the scenes in putting this all together. Until then, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!